We do a lot of research about what consumers want. And at the top end of what consumers want when they're working with an advisor, the most common thing is that they want the advisor to be interested in their happiness. It's a psychological construct called benevolence. So that's number one. Then it's reliable, then it's competent, then it's accessible. Way down the list is price. Let's talk about price for a second. Price has been drifting up, and the government has been saying we're worried that advice is becoming a luxury good. It's only affordable to some. We think there's about 6 million Australians that it's affordable to that should have it, and it will transform their lives. That's weakly penetrated. Have we been slow at repricing, or have we been bad at talking about value? What do you think's at work there?
It's more that we've been bad at talking about value, I think. And you still see things like advisors charging an SOA fee, right? Now, clients don't care about the SOA. It's almost like they don't want to pay you per page. They're paying for the advice, whether it's in an SOA, verbal, in a video, whatever. And I think and I see that with a lot of advisors, right? So I think we're not very good. And there's a lot of software out there that part of its purpose is to try to help highlight to a client what you're actually delivering in the advice.
So that's a good analogy, Eugene, because if you go and have your heart operated on, you're not getting a price for scalpels. No. How many scalpels do you own? It's 11 scalpels, and they're $8 each. You're getting a price for taking
the outcome, right?
Yeah, for the outcome, which is what's happening all the time. And I think at the heart of it, that's really interesting. The outcome is really a confidence game. Yeah. Will I have enough money for the future? The outcome is can I transfer money? And the outcome is about their expectation of lifestyle. Why do you think we've been so poor at being able to talk about that, about the sort of taking away the fear of running out?
It's hard. I think perhaps part of it is to do with where the industry came from, which was an environment where we were paid by product providers, right? If you go back far enough, obviously there's a lot of advisors that are so new to the industry that they've never experienced that, although you still get that in insurance, right? Yeah. So we've got a history of not being price setters, of more being price takers. I think that's part of it. But I also think there's a bit of fear there. I think it's partly because in most cases, whilst I think clients get a lot of value out of advice and benefit from advice, they can get through it without it. Whereas you look at accounting, you look at medical advisors and practitioners, whether they're specialists or GPs, and you look at a lot of other professionals, you go to them when you basically can't function without them. You go to them when you've got a problem. Whereas someone seeks financial advice, it's sometimes because they've got a problem, but it's often because they want to enhance their lives or they want to plan, which is something you can literally continue on with your life without it. So that's where I think it's actually even more important for an advisor to demonstrate not just the time they've spent and the number of pages in a document they've given, but the value of their advice, perhaps the complexity and the potential upside of the advice and the outcomes from the advice. But I don't think we do it well. I think we're a bit shy that way.